on to the next, which is the epilogue, which is the final act. And now we're back at Erebonia. We're not in Crossbow anymore. We just get a sneak peek.
So I'm guessing this is going to be the third game.
The third game, we're going to Crossbow again.
So this time with all the characters and everything.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem. I will now enter an inactive state and allow the cams to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Welcome back, Rean. You must be exhausted.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valimar's power. Not to mention the planning of your people.
You're annoyed, I take it. By the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood. But did you really not know about my real father?
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features. I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me then.
Right.
Now she feels bad.
That wasn't the only reason I worried
Yep.
about you, you know. Not that I could possibly tell him that.
Wait. I believe in the future games, you can make Claire be Rean's girlfriend if you want that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No,
I'm
not
behaving like
kidding.
such a child.
Wow. Just wow.
Wow, okay.
Every waifu can be Rean's girlfriend in the future games.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Single
believe
one.
it's been a whole month since I was here last.
Except maybe the characters
Guess it
from
didn't snow after
just
all.
from Zero, because they're from a different state, so they're not count. Oh, right.
It's not like the excitement
Emma.
of that day has
Whoops.
faded away or anything.
Oh yeah, Emma.
So
Still
why?
can't believe you did that.
Why do I feel
Oh,
so
Emma.
cold?
It's for the fans. That's why.
Huh?
Even though it's canon,
Yep.
Oh. Lino
So look
flowers.
at that. All
Welcome
the way
back,
back
Rean.
from the first game.
Ooh, who's that?
And here they are.
Welcome back. What are you doing
Well,
standing
Jared,
there?
Welcome to our Trails of Cold Steel.
It's not like
One
you to
Let's Play
wallow
now.
in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
I mean, you're the main character, so like, yeah.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't we?
All
It's not like the
really-
second years have any lessons to worry about this time
And in
of
the
year.
next game, Lloyd
Besides,
will be the
I
main
already had to
character.
come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead. And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Really now? It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything. But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you. I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Well.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Oh, I wish.
Come on, it's party time!
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school? Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
Oh yeah, whoever you pick,
Oh,
From
and
the
I know I
first
said
one,
it before,
like
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's wonderful to have you back.
Thanks. I'm happy to be back, Elisa.
Poor Emma.
Oh, don't worry. Future games is Emma now. 100%. I just did this for the fans, and of course, the main plot. All right, epilogue. Winter's End. The final
Ooh.
act.
I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories. I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened, Valflame Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination. That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor. And in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell. Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no bloodshed. Calvert was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation. And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself
the
suddenly
main reason
leading
why he
numerous
left.
soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier.
That's gonna be, if Rean was in Smash, that's gonna be his...
Time kept flowing, and mid-March came.
You're interrupting me.
The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
Alright, what's it called? They're now graduating this time now.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era. Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day.
Again.
We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading.
It's a video game.
Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out,
It's been like what?
I fully intend to.
3 months after.
Leave it to us.
The
I've got
castle
plenty of good
appeared
reference
to,
books on
like,
the subject.
Hey, back to school now.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it. I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
Matt.
Yes, my favorite.
All right, like I said, I'll be giving a
Remember
quiz
that-
next week on everything we've covered up to
Nick,
now.
remember all that
Which means it'll cover
Yeah.
quadratic functions, factorizations,
Oh,
sets, logic, and probability.
Pretty good time
Oh,
to be in math
and if I'm
class.
feeling really
With
mean,
3
might be a
students.
little calculus
Like being
there.
funny
So,
there.
Yeah.
Study for this one.
That's a lot.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
The 4th period. Politics. Damn it.
I never knew politics could be a subject.
That sums up this lecture
Is
on
it
the
a
structure of the
history
stock
class?
market in Erebonia.
Oh.
Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation
In
problems.
reality,
You're
like in real
also
life,
going to be taking
it's
part
known
in a
as
debate on those
history class.
issues. So make sure each of
Oh,
you are
right.
well prepared.
I remember that.
What
Yeah.
kind of debate? A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
not really good. Not good with history. And then art and music.
My favorite part about history is
After
like
much
World War
consideration, I
II.
decided
When
we will
you
use our
learn about
remaining
World War
time to
II.
listen to and enjoy music from all
you're
manner of genres.
typical That.
From famous
I remember,
classics
like,
to popular
watching,
modern
like,
music, I've gathered records of all
Saving
kinds for you
Private
to enjoy.
Ryan. There you go.
I even managed to borrow
We
music
watched
from
that.
a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's called.
You mean
Oh,
heavy
I wonder
metal?
what that sounds like.
It's heavy metal.
I know what that
Nice
means.
work, guys.
I do too.
Now back to homeroom.
You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material
like,
as humanly
The
possible.
war just happened. Like it was over. And now
I want to
we
crawl
have
into a hole and
exams
die.
already.
You said it.
Not the perfect time
Still,
to
this
celebrate
is
the
exactly
day.
how we wanted it.
Now the war's
Right.
over.
They're doing
Let's
it
do
for our
exams
sake, so
now.
I don't mind it so much.
Wait,
There's no way we can cover everything in
Come
class.
on, man.
So it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still count. It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well, that's some confidence. I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did come in 7th in the midterms this year, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time
Yeah,
for your
Jared.
clubs
This
and
is
all
like
that youthful
the same as the first
jazz.
game. We have a free
The
day.
forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special
Oh boy.
someone.
I know what you mean.
She means.
I know what
And
you
truly,
mean.
you teach us all by living your life as a
I
shining
know what you
counterexample.
mean by that.
Spoken
think
like a
every
true
player
lifetime
should
member
know
of the
what that
Lonely
means.
Hearts Club, instructor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey!
I think I get it.
I'll have you know that there are
Dirty mind.
plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with you.
Oh.
Sorry, get your finger.
But if that many
Private
men are interested in you,
lessons.
how come you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
Listen,
I think the polite
don't
thing to do
know.
here is just smile and nod.
listen.
What?
If you keep
No,
setting your
it
sights
makes
on
you
guys
feel
like Laura's
single.
dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over
Well,
with.
Sarah, right here. She's
It
still.
does seem like she's fighting an
like,
uphill
she
battle
has
to
no
find a good
boyfriend.
match.
Oops. But she wants one.
Just you wait, guys. In 2 weeks, when you see the
I know,
hordes
but
of
don't-
chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Well, in reality, it's gonna be Rean if you want to make Sarah your
Time
girlfriend. Then
really
yes.
does fly.
If she has a
It's
girlfriend,
hard to believe our
boyfriend.
last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would.
Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Sit quiet.
Not really.
Well, that's
It was
not-
basically
everyone just
work,
looks
work,
at him.
work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City
watching
during
it?
what time off I did have,
No, like,
but I can't say I
everyone
felt
just
very
looks
comfortable
at
there.
him and then- Are you
I'm
serious?
sure.
Indeed.
Oh,
That must have been more
Okay.
painful than anything.
must have been.
Like,
To the people of
No.
Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open
that last
arms.
hard one, and then everyone just
That
looks
doesn't
at
sound
him.
like it
Oh,
stopped Lecter from
I
living it
get
up
it.
over there, though.
Like they have like
He did
the
take me
same
to a
animations.
casino once,
Just
actually.
look at Rean. Yeah,
Won
Rean.
so much.
No
he
shit.
might
It's
as
been
well
like
have been cheating.
I don't know, like
Shocking.
4, 5
It
months.
always feels like
since
people who
the-
like gambling
the first
really
game.
like
Then
it,
yes.
huh?
We have to remember Coral. He died.
So,
Yeah.
does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count.
Oh, we're gonna do
We
side
wouldn't want to
quests.
end the day with any regrets.
That's what we always
True
do.
enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first
Why?
place if we made it too much
This is
fun.
our final
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start.
Side quest
I know I want to
for the
attend
series.
practice at least.
And then after that, no more side quests.
Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club. Plus, Kershus has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
A lot.
Will you be
Well,
helping the
based on
student
the
council tomorrow, Rean?
ending picture.
That's the plan.
You're not really.
Sounds like Toa will finish handing all
You're
her
not really
work over to
human,
the others today,
William.
but they're bound to be busy. So
Well,
I thought it'd be
I
nice to
can
take some
relate
of it
to
off their
her.
hands, whether they like it or
What,
not.
you can eat? Like you have a big
Ah,
stomach?
Rean, ever the reliable gopher.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's a
I didn't expect
very you
Jared
response.
can, like,
If there's
he
anything
can
we
handle
can help
like
with, let us
all
know, okay?
food. Like what? Wow. I'm surprised by that.
Well, I guess I better get
4
going.
hours. Cutscenes.
I could go straight to the student council room, but
Which
it's
is
my
fine.
first time back in over
This
a
is
month,
the-
so it would be nice to take a walk.
The real.
Maybe I
final
should go
act.
and see how Valamar's doing too.
They have to make
Rean?
sure they explain everything first before we go to the next game.
True.
What's up?
Nothing, really. I just wanted to spend a little more time with you.
Emma again in the background.
Well, I'd love that too, but are you sure you can afford to?
More
I mean,
background.
you have that meeting with the
Hey,
lacrosse
what's
club
going
about tomorrow,
on?
don't you?
I know, but that can wait.
Oh my goodness.
Right now, I just want to be with you for
No,
as long as I
No,
can.
it's like, no, I
Please?
can imagine I'm on the wait.
Well, how can I
I'm
say
in
no
the
to a cute
doorway
face
with
like
a
yours?
It's
Nothing would make me happy.
she became a yandere.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Emma. Future games, it's you now, not nobody else. Okay, finally, gameplay. All right, let's see what I got for the character notes. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of character notes. Oh boy, I can't even read all these because there's so much. I'll just read the one for the books and the Black Record. So, buy Imperial Chronicle Issue 7, Campus Store, Student Union Building, and you get a trophy for that if you have all the books. And Instructor Thomas in the faculty lodge, decoding report to get the Black Records, and you should get. Oh no trophy yet. Just to get the Black Records translated, so we can read it or rinse before we go to sleep. And just talk to every NPCs, and you should get their character notes.
Everything.
Alright then.
Head to. Oh no, this is a story. Don't need to read that. Oh no, I had to read it. Character note. George and Angelica, engineer building. And there we go. We got the Black Records back, translated, and later we're gonna read it. But don't worry, I'm gonna summarize everything what it said there, so we don't have to read everything there. Just I wrote. Oh no, I didn't wrote. More like I let an AI do the summarize for me.
Wow.
Oh.
Here they
Hey
are.
there, Rean.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Yeah. Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours.
That's
Well,
good then.
Before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
Oh no.
10 points to Rean. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
road trip.
My martial arts teacher
That's very
did the
much
same
what she
thing
is
once,
doing.
so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me.
Understandable.
The plan for now is to travel through the
Very much
entirety of
so.
Zemuria.
It's okay to take a road trip.
Not a very specific plan.
Yeah, remember,
and a
Michael, they
pretty
just came
sizable
back from a
journey.
war.
You can say that again.
Which is basically
No idea
true.
where she finds the energy.
So she's gonna have some
Oh,
relaxing
really now?
time.
Your plan
for
to visit
herself.
the continent's most famous engineering factories
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty much
But don't
exactly
worry,
the same thing.
we're gonna see Angelica.
You really
in
think
the
so?
future games.
I
She's
take it
going on
you'll
the
be
road
leaving
trip
Erebonia for a
We're gonna
while
see
too,
her.
George?
in some other
Seems that way.
countries that we're
First
gonna
stop's
visit.
Liberl and ZCF. Always wanted to
So
see.
we might see her at some point within
After
some
that,
games.
I got my
Yeah.
heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in
Nice.
Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Vern Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Oh,
Hey, I
so
didn't
with
say
that,
it'd be easy.
what Burn
But I
Company
think
is?
I can pull some strings. The real reason for this
What?
trip is to figure out what I can do as an
No, we
engineer to help
saw-
smooth over
I mean,
our international
in Trails
relations.
to Daybreak.
Meeting the
We're
continent's
gonna
finest
explain that
engineers and
after
discussing things
Reverie.
with them should really help get the ball rolling.
We're gonna
on
see that building. What
You thought
George
that far
is
ahead.
saying there,
Right.
because I actually saw that. I'm
That's
like,
really admirable.
oh,
I
this,
hope
so
you can
this is the
find a way to
building
make that happen.
that George was talking about.
Even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Rean.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at
Had
war
no
with all of
choice.
Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rean. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? You spared no
Right.
expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy
You
in
don't want to
there.
leave him alone. Yes.
I think I will.
I'm gonna talk to him.
But not to discredit your coziness
Not we
efforts or
gotta.
anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
He's a robot.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Nah, you can go to Baltimore now. If you did everything.
All right.
Yeah.
We never get to see him.
Our night.
Hey, Valimar, how you holding up?
My ability to
It's sick.
self-repair means that
It's
maintenance is not
perfect.
mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it.
A major update.
This is going to be our new home
Brand new
base for the time
Windows
being, so you
11
can get in as
update
much
too.
maintenance as you need.
We're good.
I'm gonna need you a lot in the days
Windows
ahead,
11.
Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation of the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed, I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Oh yeah, what was I saying about? Oh yeah, the during the introduction part, the Ashen Chevalier That's gonna be Rean's boxing ring. Like, the name there. If he joins
Also, is like
Smash.
you.
So, Michael, what was it? You have a question?
I was gonna say if this was gonna be like a code name for him in the next game.
Yes. That's what it's called now. Yashin Chevalier. That's what everybody will call Rean now. The NPCs.
Even the third game. Well, that would be something.
Back to the first game. It was during the chapter 4.
I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room. Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
Oh no.
Oh, dream.
Rean? What are you doing in my room?
Hello.
Huh?
Wait. This is the student council room.
Very tired.
I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that?
What's the plot?
I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine. Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
You don't look fine.
Come with me.
Are you speaking? Yes.
Oh.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now. But that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Rean.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back.
Oh, I get it.
I promised
Okay.
I'd make him graduate with you.
Crow died. We did
We
everything
do it.
that we could.
It's
and we still
okay.
failed.
You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
Rest in peace.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done.
Oh, she's also
The first years taking over are
graduating.
really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Wow. So all
Still,
the first and
must have
second
been
years
hard work getting
graduating.
through it all.
Yeah, well, if
You're going on a
the
tour of
second years
various
would be the
NGOs
ones
after
to go
graduation,
first.
right?
Yep.
But no.
The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all the others.
Yeah, more side quests. That's what it is.
Wouldn't feel like our final free day is class 7 if it were any different.
Gotta finish them off somehow.
Well, if you say so.
Rean's like,
okay.
That of what?
I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do.
Imagine these side quests
And
were
thanks
not
for offering.
optional. They were all they were all required to do it.
I think they are required.
Oh, so there is no optional.
Well, two required, 2 optional, 1 hidden side quest.
So we have to find this hidden side quest then.
That's like before we enter the final area. So it's not gonna appear yet. The 2 required side quests, I believe, are just simple, while the 2 is battle. Yeah, just battle.
So we have to do battling then.
I wonder, what if you hold the... I know this like a cutscene, there's like speech bubbles in it. What happens if like, if I don't press X there? Would they just keep walking?
I don't know.
That's actually a good question.
Like what would be like if I just don't press X to keep going with the cutscene? Would they just keep walking forever?
Oh yeah.
Someone has to test that. Maybe someone. Really? At the final F. The final.
Had to.
That's like the 3rd time now it showed us.
It's Steve.
Japan. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Ah!
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. She did do that in the first part. Forcing all of us to go fight dungeons and everything.
All for that was just to train us. If we are ready to face the dangers ahead of us. And we did.
Now this time.
For my part 4.
Wow, that's actually kind of funny how they showed it to us immediately.
That was a lucky guess. Yeah, that was a thumbnail. For part 4. Might be part 5. Now we're going back to our dorm for a party!
Party?
We promised each other that after the school hours, we're gonna have a party.
Oh, like a grad party.
Yep. Like before we end the
That won't
day.
be necessary.
Oh, look who it is.
Sharon.
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
I'm part of the first game.
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker. Which means
Once
I am
again.
here to serve you all once
Well, for
more.
one day.
There
And then
may
after
only
that,
be a short time
no
left
more.
until the end of the year.
We're all gonna be
but
like
I'll make sure you
separate
want
ways
for
now.
nothing during it. I've already started
Pretty much.
preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
True.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order.
Oh,
He
that's
and the
good to know.
chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Problem solved.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving.
Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak
Like,
beer season.
walk forever.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
What are you guys all gathered out here for? Oh, why are you here?
It's a pleasure to see you too,
I'm part of the
ladies.
first game.
I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters
She's
and
like-
sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
I like how she said that.
I'm surprised she can just
Yeah.
walk around in public like this. You know, considering her.
I've turned down
affiliation.
food.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government to leave her
I
alone.
just want to eat.
Though, even if there weren't, I can't
I just
imagine
don't like
anything would be able to
her.
stop Sharon from
Well, I'll take
doing
the
what she
food.
wants.
Now, we're gonna watch everybody eat. Nah, I'm kidding. We're gonna skip all that. We don't need to watch everybody.
Even though I'm already eating.
I don't know why. Seeing characters like in anime eat like together makes me hungry sometimes.
I'm already eating.
I think I might have eaten too much. It's been
Oh,
so
good for
long
you,
since we
Jared.
last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Oh, we don't need to. We're gonna read the Black Records.
No.
Like, that's optional if you want to do that. I'm not doing that. We're gonna read the Black Records. So let's read it. Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Alright, don't worry. I have the summarize right here on my phone. Let's go with the first one. In 947, Emperor Valius V's death sparked Erebonia's largest civil war, the War of the Lions. His noble wives vied for their offspring to ascend the throne, leading to Crown Prince Marfred's assassination. Prince Ordros. Oh wow, I was going so quick.
Oops.
You know what?
Okay.
Fuck
It's
it.
okay.
I'll
It's
put
okay.
it in the description. You could read it for yourself there. I guess I'm going a bit fast here.
Guess you're just reading it.
Yeah.
I'm a fast reader, but I made everything here into my. I already use AI to convert everything here to summarize what happened here. What's a better way to like make this?
I used to do this, but in this short way.
Yeah, but people can just read it in the description, like the short version, a very short version of it, thanks to AI. Anyway, it's telling us what happened during the War of the Lions, during Emperor Draco's up. So we're now in Black Record 3. We're talking about 200 years after Heimdall was founded. A random dragon, a dark dragon, appeared out of nowhere and turned the city of Heimdall in the city of Dead, which is this dragon made everybody zombies. Shit. Yeah, a dragon can make anyone turn to a zombie.
What?
Yeah, because of the miasma, the dragon breed.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what happened in the third one. In the fourth one, it happened here is Prince Dracos, the third prince is so it turns out he's a child friend named Roland, and which is just a friend. So Dracos is born as a commoner, so he's not noble. And so he lives in the North Highlands. That's where he lives. There. What else is important here for my summarize here? Oh, I think that's it. It just tells Dracos he has a child friend named Roland. He's a commoner. He lives in the North Highlands, and then during that, he left the North Highlands. Then the last one, which is it's about the castle we saw, like that appeared there, the Infernal Castle. That's pretty much what it's playing here. The Bermuda Apocalypse, yeah, basically like that. And then they fight with the Lance Maiden by his side with Divine Knights, and there you go. The war was over, and then the castle just vanished on July 4th, 952. There you go. Huh?
Whoops.
Independence Day? What? On July 4th, which is Independence Day for the US.
Oh.
The castle just vanished, and there you go.
Huh.
Just like that. Oh.
Who knew that it has the same date as the US celebration? The 4th of July? What? Alright, that's pretty much the Black Records. It's the history that we learned there. And time to do side quests. So now we're gonna relax and enjoy our day, and yeah.
No.
It's gonna be like that. Just in case if Instructor Thomas doesn't activate a cutscene when I talk to him. This is just a backup save. And let's go.
Just to make sure.
Same as the first game. We need to listen to a radio.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Reinford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
Oh yeah.
She went somewhere now.
Oh.
Who's calling me this time?
This is you, isn't it, Rean?
Oh, at least.
Oh.
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
He doesn't have any voice acting.
Yes, I wasn't going to.
So
but
same
Her
as
Highness insisted.
Japanese for this
It'll
cutscene.
take some getting used
Rean
to.
doesn't have
but
a
it's nice to be able to
voice
hear your voice even
like
when you're
while
so
talking
far
here.
away.
No, I just imagine talking to herself.
Talking to
I
himself.
didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was
Rean's
just
not
that the
saying
letter you
anything,
sent
and
about your
I
return
need to
from
just
Crossbell
talking to
arrived
herself.
today.
That's funny.
How does she?
Oh, please don't apologize.
How does
I
she know
how
that?
busy you must be now.
How does she like?
Believe
like,
me,
can
I
hear
was just
that
happy to hear
while
you
Rean
were
doesn't
back
even
safe and sound.
speak?
Your trip must have been exhausting. By the
It's like
sound
she
of
has
things, you did an
super
excellent
hearing
job too.
or something here.
I'm so proud of you, Rean.
Feels as it is.
If you say so.
She's not talking.
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice,
just-
Oh, I
I feel
know.
a lot
Just
better.
whispering.
Maybe
So I'll leave you to enjoy
sign
the rest
languages?
of your night now.
But problem is, there's no camera.
There's no need for that. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
Telepathically.
Yeah, there you go, Jared. I think that's even better. Like that's how she's, what she know, what he was talking. Telepathy. That's what it is. Alright, this is our final day. Like before the end game, where you see the credits and stuff.
Say bye to everybody.
Yep. And 4 side quests and 1 hidden side quest. And here they are. Oh, actually 6!
Oh,
6 side quests we're doing.
Oh my goodness.
Not 5. 6 side quests.
Sorry, Jared.
I thought it was 5.
You're gonna have
But
to
it was
bear
6.
with us.
So 5 regular side quests. I mean 2.
Right. No.
Well, this is the epilogue. You thought the game's over? No, you have to do side quests.